Not every day a winning science fair project is newsworthy. But
in this case, a local elementary school student invented something that taught everyone in the school, including the teachers, something they never knew. Here's CBS 4's Cynthia Demas.
This is 10-year-old Spencer James and his 10-month-old cousin Jamie. When it came time for Spencer to enter the Howard Drive Elementary School Science Fair, the first thing Spencer thought of was his baby cousin.
It's easier because he could just sleep without being waken up in the middle of the night to be fed.
You see, Jamie has GSD, glycogen storage disease. His liver doesn't properly produce glucose, which fuels your body. That means he has to be fed every 2 to 3 hours. To make that happen, his parents rely on a feeding tube.
See, he wants to have nothing to do with it.
It's become the norm for Mary and Grant Gusson, but disrupting his sleep to feed him multiple times a night and him constantly pulling on his port was a problem. But Spencer found a solution. Jamie's mom says the onesie with a pocket that seals back up is really helpful for her, and the invention wasn't only thoughtful, it was educational. Spencer actually educated his school about GSD, even his teachers, spreading awareness, which the Gussons say is their primary goal.
He was sweating and panting, and she knew that something wasn't right.
Babies who aren't diagnosed and treated right away will likely die, as their blood sugar will drop to fatal levels. Medical professionals will often write their death up as SIDS.
I held him in my arms instead of putting him down his crib and going back to bed because we really think that we would have lost him that night.
They learned while this disease is extremely rare, it's primarily found in Ashkenazi Jews, Eastern European Jews. The baby eats about 11 to 12 times a day. As he gets older, he should be able to go longer than 2 or 3 hours without food. There's been positive research. The disease has been cured in dogs, so the Gussons are hopeful there's a cure for humans soon.
So he couldn't reach and pull on it.
In the meantime, inventors like Spencer will just make sure babies suffering from GSD are just a little more comfortable, winning not only first place for the invention at his school, but also at the regional competition, too.
I did something not for me, but for my cousin.
He's a 10-year-old kid that thought about his new baby cousin, like went outside of his scope of what's about him and what he likes, and thought about someone else, and thought about us and how it would be useful for us. And the compassion that we saw was just so touching.
And there's a fundraiser Friday night for those with GSD. There's a golf tournament in the day, and there's a party at night. For more information on the events and for GSD, go to our website, and we will link you there, cbsmiami.com. In Pinecrest, I'm Cynthia Demas with Jamie, CBS 4 News.